Everybody. Huh. I thought I'd check in because I know that I've been so busy cooking for my baby King Nipsey and date night drips and sharing with you packaging products and stuff too. I'm so happy because I got a lot of stuff done. And I just made a new meal he showed me. I don't know if y'all can see it. I wanted to try some with you. It's got tomato sauce and stuff and spiced turkey with cheese Danish. You know what? I noticed that even though like I made it, he told me to make it with a cheese Danish. I'm like, how's that gonna taste? Because that's like, hey, yeah, that's like sweet. Wait a minute. Thank you, Lord. I received nourishment pudding. Amen. And I was surprised that when I split it open, like to cook it, because it has the sweetness and the tanginess and the cheese. And then I sauteed. I put all my fresh veggies and garlic in there and made the turkey instead of the ground beef. It didn't have cheese inside of the Danish. It's like a bread, very soft bread. Oh, look at that. I put cheese, Velveeta cheese with spicy peppers and stuff. I put it in there and I melted it down. It's so soft. That is, so it's got the sugar in it and the cheese on top. And I put spicy cheese and meat in the inside with tomato. Mmm, mmm, mmm. It is, I'm going to tell you, it's a mixture of taste. I taste the sugar. Mmm. So it's the sugar, the twangy spiciness of the pepper and tomatoes, and then the garlic and the richness of tomato sauce with the other cheese I put on it. So that'll be probably one of the recipes you want, and then I'll make one if you don't like cheese, like sugar on the Danish, will just be straight cheese Danish. Mmm. Mmm. I'm trying to eat all of it. See how rich? And it's real soft. See how tender and soft that is? Almost like a biscuit. Mmm. 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 Just melt. Mmm. I want to say hello to you because y'all been seeing me working so much, and I know y'all tolerate when I work. I appreciate you watching the videos when I work. I appreciate you donating to me and show me your love. But I'm like, let me say hello to them. I know they want me to say hello to them, but I've been busy. I'm just gonna give me recipes. I try not to eat sweets every day, but when he gives them to me, he tells me to do something. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. So I had bought all this stuff today. I got another dessert. I'm gonna show you. He told me how to make it. Hi, everybody. Thank you. You made my game. Oh, I know. We all feel down, baby. You got to get away from negative people, whatever, whoever make you feel down. And I always see the solution. Not the problem. Find the solution. Not the problem. Don't let people bring you down. I get away from negative people now. I won't entertain them, engage them. Clients or personal. Okay. I'm going to try not to eat. I hope my girl, I hope she likes this. I have a taste tester now. Before you all buy something from me to make sure it's good. And I can perfect it. So I was nervous. This is my first night, but she just came and got some. So I have a chance to practice and make it again. Or she doesn't like it. And you get like, I can taste all the taste. And the texture of the meat, the soft texture of the bread, the sweetness, and the end with the spiciness, the spicy meat. I'm gonna put it down. I ain't eating today. I've been cooking I want to share it with you. Nipsey told me to share it with you. At this time, I thought of what I'm going to put with this. If somebody wants to buy this, you don't have to have greens with it, but you can. Salad, slaw, something like that. Well, I want you to see, too, I eat my food. I told you I'll eat the food for them. He has his plate. I don't want to mess his up. I just tell you. I don't want to mess that one up. It looks delicious. I was eating all of it. Well, I didn't get to make some more fresh cold cornbread to eat with you. I'll be back. Because he gave me another dessert I'm going to make and share with you all. It's so soft. Almost melts. So I split it open. And I split it open with the meat and cheese on the side there. So it's really creamy. And it's got sugar on the top and cheese on the top. But like a cream cheese. So I created another cream cheese and added to it. I put spice. You know what I'm gonna tell y'all? I told the lady at the dentist I was gonna tell on her. I had to go thank you. It is good. If you like a lot of flavors, I like a lot of flavors. I don't like to do shit. It's my first time making it, so thank you. It looks good. You're not laughing at me. Oh. You taste the onion, the fresh tomato, garlic, peppers, the smoothness of the cheese, and then underneath it, the taste of the sugar, the sweet sugar glaze. Thank you. Nipsey literally stands there and tells me how to make everything, how to cook everything. Guys, this is my first time eating because I've been busy all day making this and trying to make sure I get it right. And I cooked everything. I cooked the meat fresh, the seasonings fresh. I chopped them up fresh to make sure I get it right before I showed it to you because I was nervous because I never made it before. I bought everything Nipsey told me to buy, and then he walked me step by step on how to make it. I never made this before, so I want to put something. I guess he wanted something different on the altar. Oh my God, he has a dessert that I'm making, and it's gonna be topped with cream cheese and nuts. So pretty and it's so good. And my friend was like, "Was Nipsey a chef?" I said, "He must have been. I know his mom. I saw in the video. Yes, Vagina power in this bitch. That he said his mom and his grandma was chefs. And I know he had a chef, so he must have known how to cook too. For him to tell me how to make these beautiful things. Nipsey just gave me a new recipe. It is cheese Danish with cream cheese and sugar, like a pastry. With the meat sauce, it's ground sauteed turkey with spices and garlic and fresh tomatoes and bell peppers. So I chopped up out of this for this time. Can you believe that? And he had me to do that with a cream cheese Danish. So you have all those cheese, gonna be the cheese and peppers, jalapenos. And it's on top of a cheese Danish. Thank you. It tastes good, as you can see. I'm eating. You wouldn't even be able to tell it's a Danish. Because one of my friends is a chef. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" He's like, "Nipsey must be giving you that chain gang food. That's what they create stuff in China." I said, "Oh, that's even better." Because I know men in prison, I talked to them, they create some of the most best rib sticking food, delicious food. It kind of reminded me of Auntie Fee. I'm like, "Nigga, is that what we doing? We doing some Auntie Fee?" That's this remind me of somewhat my son told me they make in Chang'an. I said, "You don't never know." And I might have some guys that like this, yeah, because it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to like keep it in. If you could even have it in a car with you, it's not very delicate. It's breads and meats and cheese and sugar, and it's very nutritious. It's got the carbs in it. It's got the sugar. It's got the protein in it. What the fuck? Hmm. I was like, what is this person talking about? This King Michael person? It's ridiculous. I'll put peppers and stuff. Okay, I just want to eat a little bit so you can see it. Or you can see inside. You see how soft? How it just falls down like that? How soft that is. Okay, I'm going to eat a little bit more because I'm trying not to eat too much carb. You see how soft that is. In case you get some and you come to Atlanta. I think I'm making more spicy. He's got me cooking. And so much stuff. I don't know where I'm going to put this stuff. He's got me making so many things. So now I don't question him. I just make it. Oh my. I'm glad you think it's pretty. I work my best to not only do what he wants me to do, but to make sure the presentation is nice for you guys. Okay. I don't even feel happy. It's comfortable. Okay. Please. Anybody. Because I'm trying to look through all my emails. I'm trying to remember if I owe you any product. So I got one product returned today, a small box, luckily, for Atlanta. I don't know if I made a mistake. I'm going to try to find the person in my email. Or if they made a mistake with the address, but they didn't get it, so it was returned to sender today. But other than that, nobody... I sent out a lot of boxes a few days ago. And I hadn't heard anything. I don't know if anybody's gotten their box yet. But I appreciate everybody that loves me and supports me and that was very patient waiting on the boxes. You see those candles? I don't know what they're doing. Some kind of symbol Nipsey made up there. Quite beautiful. Thank you for everybody that loved me and supported me and that wanted to wait, who's been waiting for a long, long time. I still got a couple of people that have been waiting for a while that I got to get to them. And if it's anyone else that I owe that I don't remember, because I have so many emails, I keep trying to look through the emails, erase the ones of people that I covered. The ones I didn't cover, I'm trying to call people and contact them and give them, talk to them, make sure they still want it, the address is accurate, and I'm packing it. Please let me know if you haven't gotten everything or anything from me, because I didn't forget, and I have so many orders down there. So please let me know, because I don't. And then my my other phone that I have, I still have it on. You can still contact me at that number. All of the emails were, the text messages, were erased. So I can't contact people that I was contacting and talking to that I owe orders to. So if I'm not responding to you, or you have heard from me on the old number, the old phone, it doesn't mean that I'm ignoring you. No, I had said before, maybe you didn't hear me. So I keep saying it to y'all. All contact me. That phone is gone out. It's like going down. So a lot of the messages were erased. All of them were erased. I don't know who I owe that actually talked to me in my text messages in my other phone. So please contact me, email me if I owe you something you haven't gotten, so I can make that right. I can fix that, okay? I want to fix that. What else? Because I know that when I do the videos and I show you all that I'm working, some of you all will still want me to come and say something and do a long video or the reading. I can't right now. I don't have a lot of information to do on a reading or update on anybody. Nipsey keeps me pretty busy along me working and creating a new line he gave me, the gemstone line. It's like the royal line for all the gems, the champagne, the diamonds, the gold, the amethyst, the rubies, the emeralds. I have that, and my new 24K gold and colloidal silver beauty creams and the body creams. Absolutely gorgeous, totally decadent line of products that my baby gave me. And I have to put those together. I have a lot of stuff now, and I'm making the eczema kits, the eczema cream that people are getting for this time of the year. They have serious skin conditions in the head and in the body. I know about that. I have to put those together, make those. I have another formula that he gave me I'm very excited about. You can use it on the face. If you don't, like me, I can't. It would tear my skin because I exfoliate every day. And I've been using the new soap that he told me how to make. The soap with the evening serum to get the uneven skin. Because I had like patches. Like, you know how you ride in the sun and the side of your face is in the sun. Your hand, your arms in the sun. It gets a little dark. I had a patch there. It's still not where I want it to be. You probably can't see it, but I can. I'll sit up and make up shit. I don't know, maybe. Maybe not. I find something wrong, and people are like, I don't see it. I'm like, I do. And I keep, so it's like to get the uneven spots, the little mole. I start getting like pigment, like mole looking skin moles and stuff that I hate. I don't want there. I never had there. I saw some people in my family have them when they got older, and I'm like, okay, that runs in the family. I don't want that. So I've been using a new exfoliating brightening soap to even out the skin with the and these are herbal lightening soaps. No hydroquinone or chemicals in them. They're natural boosters in it. Natural like bearberry extract, licorice root, skin lightening cream. No hydroquinone in it. It's all natural, and it's all the same things that you should include in your diet, along with a lot of water and cleaning the blood, the kidney, the bowel, the bladder. If you all are here saying something to me, I want to tell you right now, I can't see anybody. So I don't know how it does it sometimes. I can't see anybody. Okay, now I can see some words. See, though. Okay, remind me if you already got glycotic from me, so I will not forget. Okay, oh yeah, well, you can do it. You can get your own exfoliating soaps and do creams and scrubs with salicylic or glycolic. Well, yeah, glycolic can be better for the face, lightly, just small percentages if you're going to exfoliate every day, unless you're going to do the glycolic peels or an exfoliating soap. They have them everywhere. I just make my own because those didn't work for me. I have a new, it's like a buttercream, but it's a diamond exfoliating body polish or face polish or skin polish. I use diamond dust. It's a little bit bigger than diamond dust though. So you can, it actually, because you know diamonds, you use them to polish other stones and to, it depends on what the mesh is, they're used to cut things. So this is like, it's small enough, and there are a lot of products that have them in them, but he gave me a diamond exfoliating polishing gel, polishing cream. So I'm going to make it where it's kind of like a butter. It might have the shea butter in it, so you'll get the smoothness and the friction as well as the polishing. So it won't tear up the skin. It's like a scrub. So it might have a little sugar and salt, but it has the diamond in it. You'll be able to see it. I'm going to take the picture so you can see that I put it in there. Along with the Royal Gem line. And it has all the, like the champagne, the diamond, the emerald, the ruby. I got amethyst. All of those are in the creams, which enhance the aura. And the 24K, it's going to be a 24K base. It enhances and clears the aura and the chakras. I think that's one reason why Nipsey loves gold so much, because it enhances the aura. It increases the frequency for healing and success, and it elevates and opens up the mind. So it's good to attract success to you. When you wear a lot of real gold, and even when you have the edible gold, and you have those gems and those elements in your creams, in your drinks, and now we have the body polisher. for that. So I'm very excited, but I've just been exhausted. I haven't been back since my birthday. And as you can see, I've been working during my birthday. I told this lady, I went to the dentist the other day, and she's from the Dominican Republic, really pretty mixed lady. She has like this Spanish accent, and she was doing my X-rays. It was so funny because she told me I had to stand. You know how you go and you stand at the panoramic X-ray thing, where you stand there and it zooms, it goes all the way around your face and it X-rays your whole face and your whole mouth and stuff. And when I was standing there, she says, okay, I'm gonna leave the room. I'm getting ready to take the picture. I'm gonna get ready to X-ray your mouth. And I was like, okay. She's like, don't move. And then she goes, wait a minute. Okay, I didn't give you the X-ray jacket. Are you pregnant? And I was like, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I just looked at your birthday. Oh, okay. And I said, yeah, but it's people older than me that could be pregnant. She said, I know that. She was like, oh my God, I don't believe how old you are. I was like, that makes me feel really good. Thank you very much. I'm glad you actually was that pregnant. I was like, she's like, you're 54. I said, yeah, I know. It's hard to believe, isn't it? At least for me. And she was like, oh my God, oh my God. I said, I can't believe all that time has passed. And she's like, yeah, I can believe it. I was like, do you have to keep rubbing it in? Are you going to have to keep saying it? And she was like, what do you do? What do you use? You got to tell what you use. And I was like, you're beautiful. You don't need what I use. And she goes, yeah, I do, because I want to look like you at your age. I'm like, you're already gorgeous. She's like, so what? I'm not going to be my age forever. So I said, I'm going to tell on you. And she goes, thank you, bye. And she was like, and I hate the X-rays. And so we were taking X-rays, and she's like, you know how you do that metal thing, and then those plastic things they fold and put in your mouth. And she goes, do you have dentures? And I'm like, no, I don't have any dentures. All these are my real teeth. I'm sorry, and I don't know. People come here my age. I don't know if that's what happens. They wearing them. I'm like, I don't have. I'm sorry. I don't have any false teeth. And she goes, you're going to tell me what? I'm like, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'll tell you what you want to know. I'm like, you're in my mouth. You're like deep in the back of my throat. Are you serious? Like, are you asking me anything false back there? You're getting this. I can't hide anything from you. You're digging in my mouth doing 100 X-rays. I hate X-rays. She's taking the X-rays, and she's like staring at me, looking at me. I don't know what size I am, but of course, like, this is my first time eating today, but you know, I'm small, so I guess, well, I'm not. I don't know what you call it. I got tits and stuff. I don't know where they come from because I hardly eat, but I guess I don't have what you call middle-aged shape or bulging or anything like that. So she does my X-rays, and I have to leave her room to go down the hall to talk to the dentist, to tell the dentist what I wanted and what I was looking for, and for her to tell me what I needed to get done, clean, whatever. And the lady, the Spanish lady from the Dominican Republic, she comes right in. So I was like, hey, what do you think about what Cardi B was saying? Like, should I go over there and get anything done or get the booty done and stuff? And she was like, no, I don't think you should do that. She's like, people are not telling you, a lot of women are going over to the Dominican Republic and dying there. I said, well, she's from there, and she got her work done, and she's still alive, but I guess because of who she is, she was protected. But you're from the Dominican Republic, so you wouldn't even say, excuse me, that I go there. She said, no, if you're going to get anything done, Alexyss, get it here. And so she stayed in there when the dentist was examining me and talking to me. And then, like, some other younger women came in there, and I was like, oh boy, y'all gonna watch me get my mouth dug in and everything. So they're like, hi. And I'm like, oh boy, okay, I gotta deal with all these, like, these younger women crowded around. Yeah, thank you, Richie. Hit the like button and subscribe and share the video. They were staring too. So I'm laying back in the chair, and I'm like, oh God, I got to deal with this. You know, I don't want to say anything, be a bitch. So I just I said hi. I said, hi, baby. How you doing? And she was quiet, and the dentist examined me, and she was like, okay, it's not. I don't see anything I want to change or do to you, so I'm gonna let you. I think get checked out by another doctor and come back. I was like, okay, thank you. And so as soon as the dentist leaves the room, she does it again. Because I don't want to just like talk, about that because we were in the dentist. So she's like, tell me. You're going to tell. I said, I'm going to tell on you. I can tell my friends, and I'm going to tell my friends on you. The video. What? She's like, what? What I do? I said, would you accuse me of being pregnant? You didn't know my age. I said, but you made my day, though. Thank you. You really made my day. I'm glad you asked me that. Now, 20 years ago, I would have been upset. Yes, was I pregnant? But you asked me now. I'm like, you made me feel really good. She's like, no, I'm serious. I wouldn't lie to you. Are you going to tell me now what you do? And so I started trying to tell her. And I said, tell you what, because it's so much. And I know you're at work. And I don't think we should be talking about that here at work. Your dentist may not like it. And I said, go. I have a page. You just use my name. You know my name. Type it in. You can watch the videos. You can go to my site. I make hair and skin products for a living. And she was like, oh, you do? So can I get something for you? I'm like, yes, you can get something for me. I don't mind telling you what I do. I don't mind giving it to you. I just didn't want to, do it in there because she was at work. And she didn't seem to care, but I did. I said, no, I don't want you to get in trouble. I tell you what, call me, whatever you want to know. I was going to tell her, I'm like, how old are you? You look like you're 12 right now. Like, why do you want to? And she's like, I'm 32. And so I like that about the younger women, that they are starting young like I did. Even though I had a lot of stress and a lot of botched surgeries, bad problems, I still had to try in between the stress and learn how to manage the stress and do a lot of anti-aging stuff, which I went to school with white girls, like for a few years in high school. So I saw the white girls, their mother have them in pageants. A lot of them, they're really serious about their shit. They're in pageants like at 5 and 6 years old. Sometimes 5 and 6 months old. So they're dyeing the hair, they're coloring, they're exercising, they're training. Their birthday present at 15 might be a boob job and a nose job. So they're doing Botox and everything. So fortunately, I got to see what they do and a lot of them how they look. Why they look so good, so young. It says, oh, child, I bet that homemade food is so delicious. Yeah, it is. Nipsey just gave me this recipe last night, Mary, and then I tried it today, and I really like it. I just ate some, shared it with everybody. It's gorgeous too. I was surprised. I was scared I was gonna mess it up, but yeah, it's good. I'm just trying to figure out what to add to it, and I'm gonna do another dessert for you all tomorrow that he told me to make and how he told me to make it. God, I hope I got all the ingredients that he asked me for. It's absolutely divine. But I like that it's like 31, 32, and she's already saying, what do I do now? I want to do my preventative stuff now. I'm glad women in their 20s, women of color, but they didn't know it was going to come on. Wait a minute. What are you talking about, R.I.P. Key Glock? Something happened to Key Glock? I thought he left after they shot King Dolph. What are you talking about, R.I.P. Key? I hadn't heard it. I've been busy. I hope that's not the case. I'm glad the young women are willing to listen, willing to learn. What are you talking about? Burn a house down? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. We're not gonna have stupid, ignorant motherfuckers in here. If you see this moderator, this James Clark person, get this person out of here. Because, yeah, get the person out. Thank you, baby. Get the person out of here. I'm glad you women take your life, your diet, everything. You're much more open now. I'm so proud of you guys. Your mind is so open now. Yeah, thank you, Trinity. You've been listening to me since high school. And I think that if I'm not saying maybe shouldn't say this because this might not be always true. But if you're gonna buy something from someone, buy it from someone, especially if they're an older person that actually makes the person's or advertises and vouch for the person. And whatever they're saying a product does, make sure they look like it did it to them. If somebody's telling you to buy a health and beauty product and they don't look like what that product does or what they claim that product does, maybe you should think twice about buying it from them. And I bought a whole bunch of products and they didn't work. I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on products that didn't work. Hi, Philip. Hi, baby. So I, Show Lane, Sister Belle. So I had to do a lot of practice over the years. It's like every time my son got sick, I got sick. So when he got chicken pox, I got chicken pox. And I had the potholes all over and black spots all over because it goes all over your body. And then after that, they popped. There were black spots and they were potholes, like acne potholes. I thought I would never get rid of those. And thank you, I'll check when I can. The glycolic acid cream, and I do a lot of like chemical peels. That gets rid of it. It says, do you see the dragon video in Italy? I don't know what that is. I've been busy working. I don't know what that is in Italy. Um, you want to be patient. You want to be consistent, even when you think it's not going to work. You don't want to give up because when you have a stubborn problems like I did, the higher the quality, the more concentrated the product, and especially if the ingredients have botanicals in them. If you are patient and you drink a lot of water and you detox your body and you exfoliate the body, you will get the best results over time and you won't regret it doing what you're doing. But if you expect things quickly, you're a cheap person, you don't want to pay for high quality products with high quality ingredients in them, you don't want to be consistent over time, then my products are not for you if you got a serious problem like I did. And there are things I'm still working on that are not quite like I want them, but it's a little over time. Gradually, especially when we have deep scars, deep stretch marks, deep potholes, uneven skin, even wrinkles in the face. You can lift up and tighten. If you get too far, I don't see anything wrong with surgery in conjunction with a good skincare regimen. But if you can avoid it, you want to start early and you want to watch what you use and how you use it. So, okay, anyway. I said to say I told I was going to tell because she made my day. She made me feel so much better. And I still can't see anybody. Let me try. I can see somebody. Okay, I can see somebody. Thank you, everybody. And then I'm just honored by that when the younger women are not nasty to me, are not disrespectful, and they support me and they love me and they buy from me and they trust me, they believe in me, and they listen, they follow instructions. That means a lot. Hi everybody in the chat. If I can't see everybody, hello everybody. Okay, I'm just going to stay long. I probably, yes, another thing I'm going to mention, because I don't have a reading to do tonight. I've been working every day, as you all can see. That's why I showed you what my days are like. When I showed you, I think I had cooked something 1 hour, then an hour or so later, while I was cooking, I was in conjunction making hair products and skin products. On my taste tester, gave me a thumbs up for the first try on the taste. So she's going to have to come back and get stuff, because I got to make another dessert. Nipsey told me, that's right, Drip God. And I'm going to, don't forget the mailbox. What mailbox? I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, okay. Yeah. And so I got another desserts for her. I love having an eating buddy now. Now we got an eating buddy. Yeah, I got somebody to practice with me when Nipsey gives me stuff. I have somebody's feedback, because y'all need taste testers on stuff before you put stuff out there. So I'm glad I got her. I got a couple other people that's willing to be taste testers. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, Natasha, for the donation. Let me say something. I'm trying not to get into it. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm not going to. Oh, thank you, Daphne. I'm not going to do life coaching sessions with anybody. Besides, people weren't paying for them. People didn't want to pay for them, and this is what a lot of people want. It's women. It's not men. A lot of women grew up like I did, and they have a lot of mental, emotional, psychological problems. They really don't need to go see a psychiatrist and a psychologist, but they need to also see a psychiatrist so they can get meds. What I'm realizing is I used to be against it, and now I'm not. For people that don't want to read, like every day of my life, like this is a part of my therapy. This is enhancing me. This is what I always like to do as a little girl: cook and have my easy bake oven, my cakes. My grandmother had a garden. She let me have my garden on the side. I had my little baby garden, my little seeds and stuff. And I'm 7, 8 years old. This is what I always like to do. I know, Trinity, but baby, I don't think I have a time for it. So what I would do, like, I'm gonna work on it maybe one day a week or so. That's why Nipsey's giving me the new um food to add into it. So this is like that hood comfort food we just made, like that Chang Gang comfort food, like that sea block shit. You know what I'm saying? This is that Chang Gang goddamn comfort food that sticks to your ribs, that you just put together stuff that's not supposed to be put together, or that, you know what? It doesn't matter. You make your own rules. Because I looked it up. I said cheese. I said, baby, you want me to make it tomorrow? You want me to make a cheese Danish? He's like, get the cheese Danish, and I want you to make a beef sauce or a turkey, like a spaghetti, a sauce. And you're gonna put that, and you're gonna put cheese, and you're gonna put peppers and cream cheese. And I said, nobody's ever done it. Hey, beautiful style compass. I said, come ever done it? Cribbing and dripping this bitch, Richie. Hi, baby. And so I Googled it and I said, cheese Danish with a meat sauce. Oh, and nothing came up. I went on YouTube, cheese Danish with the meat. Nothing came up. And I said, let me call my friend Rick. I said, I might not have heard it correctly. And I told him, he said, Nipsey again, use some of them goddamn Chang Gang hearty meals. I said, you know what, that ran across my mind, because that usually doesn't go together. I said, well, fuck it, you can make up what you want. You can make up your own. And he said, what is it going to taste like? I said, good, because he told me it's going to taste good with the sweet, smooth sugar, the creamy sugar, the cream cheese with the cheddar cheese, a little maybe provolone Swiss with peppers and a hot cheese and a rich tomato sauce with garlic, tomatoes, and onions. Well, I just didn't put the oregano in it, and the basil. I said we're gonna put that, and you're gonna get like a layer of different tastes. He said, I don't know about that, Alexyss. You sure you heard Nipsey say that? Or was Nipsey coming down on one of them blunts? I said, shut up. I know I heard it. I know he's saying it. So I was scared, so I'm making it. And then I said, Ricky, I started showing him pictures. I said, this is the sauce. I'll put it on Facebook, it's like a beef Wellington 24 karat. Now, you know what? You're reading my mind. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Okay, beef Wellington 24 karat goes there. Oh, okay. Oh, my God. I was thinking of something similar because I said, I'm going to get the flaky, light, like a puff pastry, cook the beef, really tender beef with the gravy and the herbs and the cheese, like a puff, a pastry puff, and like fold it, braid it together, ooh, and bake it. But like you said, that'll be bad as hell. Then set that motherfucker off with that 24 cup Chef Nip in his bed. Okay, and he told me the drink. If y'all want the drink, if you want to get your own drink, we're going to have that ghetto lemonade, goddamn it, and that ghetto iced tea to set that motherfucker off with. It got a lot of ice in that motherfucker. And I know, you make that ghetto tea. Thank you, Syria, for the donation. Thank you, baby. You make it real dark and rich and strong. Child, now you know that's on my mind, girl, that beef pie. That beef pot pie with that light flaky crust and that thick, rich, dark grape. Ooh! You know that what I wanted to make. That was on my mind today. And I got another roll. Somebody sliced some of it down and cut tab for it to make that pastry. See, y'all need to stop it. Okay? Because Nip already came there with that beef pastry sliced thin. Goddamn, with that thick, rich gravy, and then maybe on the side have some mashed potatoes and macaroni and cheese and greens if you just want to just cut it. But that stuff is so rich. Like, this is so rich. It could be a meal by itself. If you put enough of it on a plate. So I said, okay, I'm going to introduce that to everybody. I'm going to have my taste and see if y'all want that. Then I have this here, on the menu. If y'all like spicy stuff like I do, sweet and tangy and spicy and very rich with the meats, and especially if it's cold. So something like that with that meat and that rich tomato sauce and stuff and that cheese and shit, that hold your stomach. Especially you got to go out there and work and be driving out there in the winter and you said quench. Okay. Get back to this. What I'm saying is I'm trying to keep my cool. A lot of these women really need to go to a fucking psychiatrist and get some psych meds, because they are not all of them, but a lot of them don't want to get up and do their own inner child healing, deal with the people that violated them, narcissistic mothers, narcissistic fathers, or whoever was their caregiver, who abandoned them, who abused them out of sexual assault, not believing in themselves, not having the ability to manifest whatever it is they want to manifest. But yet they don't want to do the fucking work to make that happen. And as I said earlier, you look at my site, we'll see it. It's really some clients and it's some customers I don't want, because the cheaper your shit is, the more you have to do. No, I don't want to have a cooking channel, baby, unless I get paid for it, because I'm not going to go step by step and give all my recipes away that Nipsey gave to me for free. That's not fair to me. There's plenty of cooking channels, as you know. You don't really need me to jump into the mix. You got a whole bunch of cooking channels. Thank you, Bobby. I know, baby. I'm just practicing as he's telling me to make these. And I thank you, give everybody that donates to me and loves me enough to donate to me to keep King Nipsey, the altars going, keep them beautiful, keep beautiful foods. Every time he comes up with something he wants me to share with you all, he wants me to eat, he wants me to let you know it's available. When you come to Atlanta, I just trying to clean up everything, get all the stuff out of my life and all the packages done so that I can have at least one day a week where I have the desserts. I know y'all like the fruit cakes. Y'all like the cakes with the fruit and the cream, or the fruit and the ice cream with the cake, the pie, the dessert, like the basic Southern staples, but I just put my twist on it. I want to be able to offer those because through you supporting me in what I'm doing to donate to him and to put his food here, he then said, well, give it to them. If they want it as an option, make it available to sell to them. So I'm going to do what he told me to. He's such a loving, giving person. So I need to get all the other stuff in my life out of the way and get all the orders done, because he keeps giving me new products to make, because you need winter products and you need spring and summer. You know, heavier, richer exfoliant and skin protected and scalp and hair protected for the winter. And that's the perfect time to deal with damage and repair it on the hair, the skin, and the body, because you're not going to be showing it. You're getting it ready to debut in the spring and in the summer. So I'm making all those things and getting those done. But one thing that irritates me is that there's a price there for a life coaching session for me with 30 minutes and with an hour. And what I noticed is a lot of these women that come to me and they say they want my services, they don't want to pay. Hi from Key West. They don't want to pay for it, but what they'll do is, I want a 15-minute reading, which is only one question for 15 minutes, and I really don't like to get on the phone for those. I really don't like to get on the phone for 30 minutes either. What I do is I email everybody their reading in very detail. If you do a 15-minute reading, I'm not going to give you a whole bunch of information in detail, because you would cheat with me to pay for one question for 15 minutes. So you're not going to use me. And a lot of these women want to use me and take advantage of me, and I'm tired of that. But then you let a nigga stick his dick in your mouth and lie to you and motherfucking use you and fuck over you, or your fucking no good ass goddamn mammy, or your no good ass motherfucking daddy. That's the reason that you need therapy and motherfucking psych meds to motherfucking to begin with. And a lot of these people are living your dirty ass fuck ass mama that ain't shit but a fucking hoe that spread it and gapped her motherfucking ass open and either let them cut you out or pulled you out of their motherfucking ass, that fucked over you and used you, is still fucking living. But instead of you getting on the phone with that bitch, or instead of you going to confront that bitch, you want to fucking call me and take that shit out on me. I didn't get pregnant with you. I don't know your mammy. I'm not your mammy. I'm not your motherfucking daddy. I didn't get pregnant with you. I didn't give birth to you, and I didn't abuse you. The only one I'm responsible for healing is myself. And the other person I'm responsible for sharing with and giving information to heal and become a better person is the child that I carried and I laid down and that was cut out of my motherfucking ass. That's the only human being on this planet that is here, not because of a fault of his own, but because I brought him here. And because I wasn't the best mom, and I'm a baby fucked up in the head and abused, trying to have a baby and raise a baby, I made a lot of mistakes. And I constantly talk to my child and love on my child. No, he doesn't listen. Most times children don't. They don't want to hear nothing you say because they feel like you talk too fucking much because they don't heard you all their life. And a lot of times you got the best advice, but they shut down. They can't fucking hear it. And then many times they're young. They think they know everything. So they'll listen to motherfucker they age that's stupider than them, that ain't live, have no life skills, no life experience. They don't want to listen. But I always still chase after my son, love on my son, and I deposit things. Even if he don't listen now, I said, you little stubborn little red motherfucker, you. You stubborn little motherfucker. I said, you may not hear me now, and I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to keep loving on you. Even if it's from a distance, I'm going to keep talking to you. And if you don't get it now, maybe when I'm physically dead, you will get it. But you will not say that I did not try. And I will not give up on my child. And I'm not going to just kiss your ass and let you walk over me. But I'm not going to give up my child. Even if I have to back up, if I have to write it in a book, you won't say your mama didn't teach you, your mama didn't tell you. That's the only one that I'm responsible for saving. And I don't even take a lot of shit off of him. Because we might have to get in a cussing match. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute now. Hey, you can slick out the click. You ain't talking to me. You're not talking to me. We're not speaking at this point. You don't disrespect me. But at the same time, he knows if he comes direct, he apologizes. Mama's going to be right here. That's the only one I'm responsible for because I gave birth to that child. It's not nobody's responsibility to talk sense to nobody's mama. Because everybody is here to save themselves or to not save themselves or to deliver a message or to teach a lesson, even if it's fucked up. A person abusing their child that doesn't try to fix it might be showing the lesson of don't be like me. Don't be like that bitch over there, that thought over there. That it could be a lesson like that. It doesn't always have to be a good lesson, but it might end up being good for whoever learns it or whoever sees it, or the child that's unfortunate enough or misfortunate enough to be subjected to the dumb, dirty bitch that don't give a fuck about nothing she had and don't value anything she had. So this is what these females will do. These bitches will do. And you know, I've discussed this with you all before. They will pay for a 15-minute reading and they will pay for a 30-minute reading. And they cannot say they misunderstood because this is how I do readings. First of all, I don't read everyone. I don't take everyone. You have to show me your picture first. You have to give me your exact question first because I don't do general readings. If I agree to it for the amount of time, depending on what it is or who it is, this is a physically dead loved one, I need casket, I need police, I need autopsy, I need a living picture and a picture of them now and their name. If I'm going to accept that one, speaking to someone on the other side, doing a mediumship reading, they'll get on the phone and they will, what I will do is before they get on the phone, I already answer you in the email. They don't want to read the fucking email or they don't like what the fuck I told them. And usually what I tell someone, I am all about, I'm not your auntie. And I know, I don't care what none of you say. I don't look like a drawed up, gray head, wrinkled bitch. You're not going to try to fucking put that shit on me. You think it's cute. I don't. If I'm not your blood aunt, don't call me auntie. I don't even fuck with my nieces and nephews because I don't even like them. Because they're disrespectful and crazy. So I don't have any relatives that call me auntie. And if I'm not your real auntie, you're not going to come over here and play that shit with me because I know that I don't fit. You're trying to call me an old bitch. I don't really care about you knowing my chronological age. I told you that. That doesn't bother me. I'm very, very comfortable with that. What I'm not comfortable with is looking like a wore-out gray head ass and gray pussy patch out bald head pussy bitch. And I don't look like that. And I know I don't look like that. And you're not going to treat me like that. And you're not going to talk to me like that. And you're not going to call me that. So if you have a problem with it because I don't want you to call me that and I won't let you call me that. And besides, that's not my name. My name is Alexyss. Alexyss. Not A-U-N-T-I-E. A-U-N-T-Y. That's not my name. So you're disrespecting me right there by calling me out of my motherfucking name. If you have a problem with that, and you feel like you need to call me that, stay the fuck off the page. Go where somebody will let you slick insult them. Especially when you're not related to them. You're not their family. So they're not your fucking aunt. But y'all think that shit, y'all young motherfuckers that don't know nothing? That's right. Put some respect on it, goddammit. Put some respect. I'll trill you motherfuckers. They let you do that to them because I know what it means. You slick shading them. You won't slick shade me, bitch. I don't care if you're 20, 25. That doesn't make me jealous. It doesn't bother me, but you're not going to disrespect me either. So they get on there And then once I agree to the questions and I answer them in an email, now you just want to get on the phone, but you don't really want to pay me to get on the fucking phone. And then as soon as I said, but I already answered your question. Well, I want clarity, but I was very detailed and very clear. So it's very clear in the email, but you just want to get on the fucking phone. And I can kind of tell when it's going to be drama. That's why I'll just email it and not get on the fucking phone. And see, now it's going to be my rule. That's why I'm not doing no life coaching, because these stupid motherfucking bitches don't want to pay for it anyway. Gang, gang, okay? And then get on the fucking phone. I've already answered the question in the email, and then you want me to repeat the same shit that I repeated in the goddamn email that you said you know, because you already fucking read it, and you actually want to ask me the same thing over and over again, and you want me to answer the same thing with the same question and the same answer over and over again. Then they start throwing life coaching questions in. See, now it's not a reading anymore. When you start talking about how you can get over people don't like you, or people don't want to work with you, or your mother doesn't like you, and you're still hurting from that, and you have a self-esteem problem. See, now that's not a reading, especially if that's not what you asked me pertaining to a reading. That's now a life coaching session that you don't want to pay for. And you're trying to cram it into 30 minutes and then get mad at me. First of all, I can't answer you in 30 minutes. And then even if I answer you, I'm not God. I can't fix your problems. I can't even fix my problems in one fucking day and one fucking session. It takes years to do. And a doctor, a psychiatrist, and a drug can't fix your fucking problems. Only thing they can do is lead you and give you tools. Life skills that your mammy didn't care enough about you to fucking give you because she was too busy on a dick or another bitch's tit and doing something else with someone else and didn't give a fuck about the child she gave birth to. So now she damaged you like I was damaged, and it's not her fault, your fault, it's not my fault. But what it is, though, it's my fault if I live with it as an adult. And now it's my responsibility to fix some shit that I didn't fucking do to begin with. Life's not fair. And then you die. But I choose to take responsibility. I don't blame people. Now, yeah, for my childhood, I blame other people for it because I was a child. I had nothing to do with that. But at this point, if I keep letting people fuck over me, including clients, that's on me. It's certain clients I don't want. And that's one reason why my prices are the way that they are, so I can price you out. Because all you are is raggedy, miserable ass bitches that think the world owe you something and think that I owe you something. And for some reason you feel like because you're chronologically younger that you're smarter. Or because you have more education than me that you're smarter. Well, if you have more book sense than me, but you have no common sense and no street sense than me, then fix your own shit. And stop coming to me. And the first thing they do is want to insult me. I say, well, oh, like this bitch is going to say the other day, I was harsh on her because I have a mother issue and I'm still not of my mom issues and I'm a single mom. I'm not a single mom. My son is 33 years old. I don't have any little kids. I'm not raising any little babies by myself without a nigga. I'm not bitter at this time. I'm not bitter with my mother. I'm not bitter about having a grown son. So I'm not a single mom. Even though I was never married. My son is a grown ass man. I'm not mad that I had my son. I think my son is absolutely beautiful. Sure, I don't like the situations. I've talked about that many a times. But just because I won't get on the phone and baby you and pet you and tell you I'm going to be your friend and everything's going to be okay and I'm going to erase it and I'm going to fix your fucking problem. See, that's one thing why I like Iyanla. A lot of people don't like Iyanla. It's usually black women that don't like Iyanla. Because she does one thing that's very simple. She's nice to you and she sticks it in slow and then she jams it up your ass and then they can't take it and then they attack her and scream. I see why she retired. She's worked a long time anyway. I see why she retired. Not deal with these stupid young dumb bitches who think they know every fucking thing. And when she jams it in their ass and then rips their intestines loosen. Now the ugly bitch, the black bitch, I'll beat her ass. All she did, if she irritated you, it's because she introduced you to your shadow self that you don't want to face, that you're looking for someone else to fix, that you haven't worked on, that you don't want to get up every day off your funky ass and do your motherfucking work. Sure, you can get your weave done, your nails done, your feet done, you can put your outfit on, you can brag about the degree you have, you can go suck some dick. And with that same nigga that's fucking you and that you sucking off, is he does you any kind of way he fucking wants to. And you're bad at picking men because you don't even like to deal with yourself and look in the fucking mirror and deal with your own goddamn motherfucking issues. And you're afraid to address the female dog that gave birth to you, that caused you to be twisted. So now you want to take that shit out on me like I did something to you. And like I fucking owe you something. I owe you a motherfucking thing, bitch. And like I told her, and I ain't here for it. Because see, I don't have anybody to play with me. That I call and whine and cry. The people that I've dealt with, that I get readings from or coach me, it's straight up like the fuck, okay, Alexyss, so what are we doing? So we're on the phone, what you got, how much time? So what is it about today? I don't get petted. They don't talk soft to me. And when they chin check me, I don't break down and cry, and I don't get mad. I don't attack them and say I'll never come back to you again. The only reason I won't fuck with a psychic again is that you're saying some shit that's not true and that doesn't fucking apply to me. And that you're just doing it, and I can tell you're doing it to get the money, and you're not answering my motherfucking question. That's it. But because you chin check me, G check me, get your shit together, and it's what I need to hear, and I know the shit is correct, I know the shit is true, I'm not going to get upset with you because you tell me the fucking truth, because it doesn't matter how you fucking say it. As long as you're not just straight up, you fucking bitch, you're dumb, but you're not disrespecting me because you're firm with me, I'm not going to have a problem with it. I take it the way I fucking give it. Raw in the ass, if that's what I need, and I want you to do that to me. And then I'm going to say, now, are they wrong? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right about this shit, and it's harsh, but I needed that because I'm the one that's living with me, and I got to time my shit. If I want to get to the next level, if I want to do this, if I want to do that, then I need that shit, and I don't want nobody to play with me, and I don't want to play no games because I used to be like that. I used to go. No, it's not constructive criticism if what I say to you is true. That's a difference. Me giving you constructive criticism is different from me telling you the fucking truth. Because if you don't read every day self-help, if you don't read about healing your wounded inner child, if you don't do healing work around dealing with your wounded inner child and confronting the people and making your mother, because your mother owes it to you. Your mother owes you to be accountable because she gave birth to you and she brought you into this world. So she's responsible for helping to heal you. That's not my constructive criticism. To me, that's the dead ass fucking truth because I am obligated. I feel obligated for my baby that I gave birth to that now is a grown fucking man. Whether he listens to it or not. It's my obligation. And when he has issues or he was hurt, he came to me. And I had to listen to that shit. And I had to say, you're right. And I'm sorry. And I'm your mom. And I didn't know this and I didn't know that. But you know what? I was supposed to. And I know it now. So what can I do to help you fix it? Because I'm responsible. Because that's my child. And I'm not going to have him walking around lost in the fucking world. And attracting women that fuck over him because he's not right with his mom. Because something I did or didn't do. That I didn't fucking correct that shit. Your mother's responsible. And you're responsible. So I get up and I work on me every fucking day. Even when I don't feel fucking good and I don't talk to nobody. I'm always working on me to check me and get me together and be honest with me. And face my motherfucking shit. I don't just give myself constructive criticism. I take action on this shit. Because if I don't get what I need to do. Or if I'm not manifesting something. That's not on somebody else. That's on me. So when women come to me, I agree with what you're saying, but it's the way you're saying it. And I think no, you didn't irritate me. I'm fucking with you. You didn't irritate me. I'm not angry with you because I wouldn't be on the motherfucking phone. But I'm saying something to you as a grown woman to a grown woman, or at least a grown woman's body. You got fat titties and a fat ass like a grown woman and a fucking 12-year-old fucking brain. And the 12-year-old in you wants me to talk to you. I know I'm so sorry. And it's okay. Okay, after I say it's okay. And after you finish crying. Then what's the grown woman outside of you that's controlling the 12-year-old that's in you going to fucking do about it? Because I don't want to be your friend. And to be a life coach or do readings for you. And only be connected to you in dysfunction. And talk to you sweet. And every time you talk on the fucking phone, you're whining and you're crying. And you don't get past that. You don't get beyond that because you don't want to look at that every day. And I'm telling you, I'm fucking with you. I am talking to you as a grown woman because I'm talking to the grown woman in you. And I'm talking to the wounded little girl in you so you will wake the fuck up. And you will stand the fuck up. And you will decide what is the assignment every day, the same time every day and every night, that you are going to take a certain amount of minutes to meditate, ground your energy, ground your chakras, clear the energy field, and then go to the very beginning of where the abuse started and who did it, and start writing down and getting to the core issue, not of 2021, but the core issue of where it started when you were a child, even in your mother's ass, because she had problems clearly. When I hear a woman talking to me like that, I already know she has mommy issues. I know you got daddy ones too. You're weak. Usually if you let niggas fuck you and leave you, they just fucking you and skeeting in your jawbone and skeeting in your ass cheek. And none of your relationships worked. I know you had a weak ass daddy, or you didn't have your real daddy there, or you don't want to listen to your daddy, or you had a domineering, narcissistic bitch ass mama who had a weak bitch ass nigga that she could step on, because the real one she really couldn't get, your dad, he wasn't with that shit. So you didn't have a real dad, or you didn't listen to one, because all your niggas is weak bitch ass niggas who see you as a calm bucket bitch with a 12-year-old brain, with fat titties and a fat ass, dumb as a motherfucker that can't defend what the fuck you got on the outside. But when I say it, because that's what niggas is thinking, anytime a woman is good looking, okay, even if she might not be that cute in the face, she got a fat ass, she got a fine ass body, she got a lot going for her, she got money and degrees, but niggas always treat her pussy like a real fast spinning revolving door at Target during the holiday. They're going real fast, in out her ass. They know she's a dumb bitch. A dumb bitch. And using her like a calm receptacle, just real fast, in and out, for the dumb bitch figure it out. I'm already in and out. I done skeeted before the bitch said this nigga you me. The nigga gone. Because you's a slow hoe that's looking for a nigga to love you and want you. But you don't even want your motherfucking self. You don't even look in the mirror every day and be alone and not lonely because you don't even want to deal with your own fucking issues. But you think you're going to dump that shit on me and say that I'm sick and twisted because I won't be your sister, your partner, your buddy, your girlfriend in trauma bonding. I don't want no weak ass bitch around me. Because I used to be one. And I know what it looks like. I recognize when you's a dumb bitch with some fat titties and a fat cushion ass with a 7-year-old mind. I don't want you around because I don't want the shit to rub on me. Because I don't want no nigga to come and plunge all kind of dicks in my ass like he using a plunger, plunging shit up out the toilet that's bagged up. And there he keep plunging deep, plunging deeper, goddammit. Plunging down, put some drain on, plunge some more. Pulling his dick all the way down to the nuts in your fucking ass and pulling it back up out. And you want to know what the fuck going on? Or this nigga ain't no motherfucking good. Now you the one ain't no good. Your head ain't good. Your pussy ain't fine. And your asshole ain't hidden neither. She's a dumb bitch. A dumb pathetic bitch that wants somebody to feel sorry for you and want to get sympathy on the head of a nigga dick. You want a nigga to be your friend by putting his dick in your ass and his nuts on your chinny chin chin. Stroking in and out like he playing a violin, nothing again and again and again. I'm not with it. You're not going to abuse me and take advantage of me for something that I had nothing to do with. I don't give a fuck. Like this lady started harassing me the other night and she didn't know that I have assistants that work for me. I have a staff that handles this stuff. So what I started doing is CCing her. I put her in the CCing them and put her in it so she could see that other educated people and a medical doctor was reading the emails. And she was insulting me because I said she needs to do her own spiritual work, set her own spiritual authors up. She needs to read, to do basic magic, basic kind of magic. This stuff is on YouTube for free. When women tell me that and I don't know where to start, it's on Google for free. It's on YouTube for free. And you want me to teach you, you're not even ready for me. Because you don't follow directions and you don't get up and pull that cheese out your ass with them draws, cutting cheese in your ass, and go in there and douche and sit and take a bath, not a shower. Scrub your fucking ass, scrub your brain out, get out and meditate and do the spiritual things that it is necessary before you adjust yourself to assess what the fuck is wrong in the deep recesses of your mind, and then start to journal those things out and break them down to who, what, when, where, why, and then call your fucking mammy. Don't call Tyrone, goddammit. Call your mammy. Because she should be a part of your healing, because she deconstructed the structure of your vagina power, the structures of your mind where you don't know who the fuck you are. And then you want to blame me. And I'm supposed to have all your answers in a 30-minute reading, and an hour reading, and what I tell you to do, you don't want to fucking do. And then you say, I didn't tell you anything. I took your money. I wasted your goddamn time because I tell you that you need to save your fucking self. Because I tell you that it's your responsibility to save your life and educate yourself and buy your books and read and study every fucking day. And that should be your priority. I just didn't tell you nothing. I just wasted your life. I wasted your time. You're a dumb bitch. I chose. It's damned if you do, damned if you do. If you don't, you fuck ass bitches. Because I don't want to take advantage of you. But if I was the type of bitch that took advantage of you and took your money and talked to you soft and petted you and let you cry and told you that I'm going to fix all your problems for you, and then I take your money, then when you see that doesn't work, because I can't save your mind or your body, because your mind belongs to you and mine belongs to me, then you're going to tell people I fucked over you and I lied to you. Then when I do the opposite and I refuse to take advantage of you, and I say I can give you the tools to save yourself, because you need to save yourself. Now it's, I agree with what you said, but I don't like your fucking attitude and I don't like your tone. I can't win with you bitches. So you know what? Now we're not going to do it at all. Fuck you, fuck your mammy, and fuck everything about you, bitch. Because you go to other people, and they clearly are not fixing your problems either. But you don't disrespect them. You know, I thought about it last night. Bitch gonna write me Sunday. I thought about it, and now I'm writing you a letter, bitch. And now that I've skimmed your shit, because now that I see your shit, I ain't read your whole email because you don't mean shit to me. And your words don't mean nothing. It's something I skim through it. You'll know when I skim through it, because if you write me 3 or 4 paragraphs and like 2 or 3 minutes after you send it, I send you a sentence, a simple sentence, or a couple of words that lets you know, bitch, you're a scam. You're not important to me, so I skimmed your shit. No matter how much degrees you have, how much education you have, you don't mean shit to me, because I don't mean shit to you, because you think you're better than me and you think you're above me, and you're not. And even if you have a degree and you're more intelligent than me, then why are you emailing Drip? Why are you emailing Alexyss K. Tylor Vagina Power? Because I'm where I want to be. I'm doing what I want to do. I didn't come to you. You came to me. So it was a scam. I knew you were going to do that when we got on the phone, and I begged you not to get on the phone with me, because I could sense she was going to do that shit, whining and be a fucking victim and act like I owe you something. And because you paid me for a reading, now you control the narrative, and I got to talk. I got to talk to you like you're a baby, but you're not a baby. You might be mental and emotional, but you're chronologically a grown-ass fucking woman that piss, shit, and bleed like I do and have to wipe your ass and eat food every day, or you'll have serious problems. You don't have the ups over me or an edge over me, or now I'm your slave that you can fucking run and tell what to do because you paid me a few fucking dollars, and you're a goddamn coward, bitch. You're a coward. I know you're a fucking coward, because if you chose to heal yourself, we would never have been talking on the fucking phone. I've said this plenty of times. I will be doing work on myself because I'm so fucked up. And many times I don't know what real reality is from all of my issues that I have to work on myself every day. That's why I don't hang out. You don't see pictures of me showing you pictures. I'm chilling with a bitch. I'm with a nigga. I'm drinking. I'm eating. I'm at the bar. No, I cook at home. I eat at home. I do my work here and I work on me because I got too much shit, too much garbage to clean out. And I cleaned a lot of it out because now I actually like me and I can be in the house by myself and know that I'm not alone. I can be comfortable with me. I don't have different niggas in and out of my house, in and out of my bed. And I'm okay with that. And that's a choice. I don't have a hard time getting a lover if I really want one, even one half my age. I don't have a hard time doing that. I still get hit on by younger men. I don't do casual sex. I don't sleep around. That would not contribute to my healing. That would hinder my healing. So I choose to be celibate. I choose to work on me. And when I'm ready for the right nigga, then I know how to get the right nigga. I ain't going to have to work too hard. So when she was saying this, like she was trying to provoke me because she didn't like that I said, and it's not my opinion, she needs mental help. She needs to go to therapy because she never had therapy and she doesn't work on herself every day. And she makes excuses to do it. She doesn't even know what she says. She doesn't know where to start. So that tells me you don't even look on YouTube. I study a lot of shit on YouTube for free that a lot of people have my same problems, my same childhood, my same issues. And then I read. Yeah, I have a GED. I'm not ashamed to say I have one. You wouldn't know if I didn't fucking tell you because I constantly read. And I constantly work and the Spirit gives me things and I write. And I constantly check myself every fucking day and work on myself every fucking day. So you don't have to talk to me like I'm a baby. So that I'm comfortable with you fucking checking me if I pay you for a reading or if you come to me for counseling. But that shit I'm not taking. You all are not going to make me accept that I'm fucked up because you come to me for a reading and I'm telling you I'm not going to take on your problems. I'm not going to take you on as a student. And there are things that you have to learn to do to show me you're even ready to get on my level of training because it's hard. I'm going to have you do the same things that I do. Like I said, I go without sex. All day I went without food. And that's usually every day. Some days I don't eat food at all. It's just fluid. Because there are certain prayers and chants I have to do that I cannot eat. Sometimes I might not eat for 3 or 4 days. A lot of y'all bitches can't do that. And make sure you clean your ass out every day, which I do every day, even if I don't eat anything. Certain languages, certain things you have to learn, you have to do, certain rituals you have to do, you're not going to fucking do. But many times they'll see you where they want to be, and they don't want to do the work to get there. They just want us to poof, just magically experience. I'm just supposed to pull all type of confetti and damn horns and shit out of my ass and give them to you. And you're supposed to be perfect, when that didn't even happen to me. You can train yourself to do it. Or the right training, right programs, the right fluids, anybody can do that. Right meditations, you can do that. You don't want to do that, you really don't want to fuck with me. I don't have time for that play shit. And if I tell you to do something, because I have a few students, and I deliberately have just a few, because they don't mind following instructions. And I'm hard on them, and they listen, and then they take off and doing their own shit. I'm trying to call them, hey, I can't talk to you, Alexyss, I'm doing a meditation. You told me doing that come first. Oh, excuse me. I want people that want to go to my Vagina Power class and be a part of my Vagina Power army to bark at me. Now, I understand if you have to cry in the beginning because you have issues to deal with, but you're willing to deal with them, and that's the key, and you acknowledge what the pain is. But once you start to do, no, I don't just drink water. Some days it is water, but some days it's also green drinks. Depends on what I have to do that day with the body, or my body and my organs say that I need, because I listen to them. They'll tell you what they want, and they'll tell you what they don't want. Hey, Kendra. So I want an army. See, I already know anybody that comes into my class from this moment on have to take it because I'm writing the Vagina Power curriculum like Nipsey told me to. It's class. Okay? So you have to sign a non-disclosure for that anyway. You're not going to get it from me. But plus, if you're a weak bitch and you want to stay a weak bitch and you don't follow instructions, then you're not for me. Because I like lions. And women talk all that good talk. I did something that I see this gift that. Who cares what you can see? If you don't have any intestinal fortitude and you're not persistent to get up every day to perfect and develop your gift and perfect and develop yourself and heal your wounds and your pain. What does a gift mean? A whole bunch of people have spiritual gifts. Who is the best? And who goes the furthest? Who kills their weaknesses and builds up their strengths? And who is persistent and consistent and killing their demons every day and healing their issues and rising into vagina power? So that if anybody says some fuck shit to you, you can take that shit. Okay, even if you cry for a minute, they ain't got to see it, they got to know it, and then you come back and sucker punch their ass right motherfucking back. And you learn from it. Because, see, nobody can piss you off and nobody can insult you about something in your life, even if it's true. If you've dealt with it and overcome that weakness and that wound and removed the scab, or the scab fell off because it's well. If it's a wound, somebody says you're weak, you're immature, you're insecure, you need some healing, you need some therapy, and you get enraged because it's true. Or part of you believes it's true. There's some wound there. But when anybody says shit to me, that's why I said, like, when them bitches in Nipsey's camp put my address out, Puma, and my birthday, my phone number, my whole name, I said, yeah, that's my age. Because if I have shame, like most women won't tell you their age, they have shame with their age, and you're taught a lady never tells her age. I didn't, but they did. So since they found it and they put it out, which people knew I had to be older anyway because I've been around too long. I had a grown son. You can't wound me with that. Because it's the truth. I can't change my birthday. I can change my look. And I can take care of myself. I still got fat titties that sit up, goddammit, like they're 20. With no pads and no silicone and no shots and no ass shots and none of that. I might get some. But at this moment, I have none. So if you say that, and I've seen women devastated and cry about that and get embarrassed, and younger women make fun of them, or niggas make fun of them. Well, if you're a nigga that you don't like to fuck older women, then that you ain't for me. Then shit, I'm not finna worry about you. You just one nigga. I'm finna hop on to the ones that will bust this out to the goddamn white meat and hit the back, hit the tailbone, and knock this motherfucker down, goddamn it. That's all I'm gonna focus on. Niggas who like that and who can work with that. And just be the best. I heard, Dominique, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that too. Because when they was younger in ATL, had a wide torso, no small waist, no titties, no butt, no hips, and no leg. It was just lip. Now all of a sudden, yeah. Like Nicki Minaj was built the same fucking way. And now we know, at least Nicki admitted she had surgery. We know she did. Because she went from tiny, wide torso, no legs, no titties, no butt, no hip, no calf, to big shit. I don't know if the other one is true, but okay. I'm just like I had a legal name change, and people were like, oh, your name's Tia, your name's Tia Wilson. Okay, this is the thing. That doesn't bother me because that was my birth name, Tia, okay? And I'm the one that told. Nobody went and investigated and found that out. I told it when I first came out to the nigga that poisoned me from D Health Store, and I told other people, and then he put in his blog, oh, this is your real name. No, it's okay if you know my real name because I told him. And everybody I talk to, I tell them. You can't hurt me with that. That was my choice to change it. I think it's a pretty name. It's not pretty for me. I didn't want my mother to control or own or manipulate or dominate me. Basically, anybody that beat you and called you by a certain name, you'd be a fool to keep that name. And that person, yeah, I like that name too. It's a pretty name. A lot of people have that name now. It just isn't for me. You beat me and you call me that name, and then as I got older, it irked me to still call me that name and then insult me and try to suppress me. I changed that name based on the Kabbalah system. It's not a, when that fat bitch was talking about me and said I let Supernova skeet on me and I never did. And then she kept insisting that I did. And then she said, oh, that must be some Tia Wilson shit. And then somebody in the comments saying, oh, not calling people legal name. Not calling people That's not my legal name. See, I'm not a coward, bitch. Okay? Like a lot of people, my name is King Nefru Anra. But then when they go catch the bus or they go to the airport or go to the hospital or the driver license office, they put a fucking driver's license off that say Kevin Bryant. No, when you look at any mail of mine and my driver's license and my ID, even my birth certificate, it will say Alexyss K. Tylor. Alexyss Kimberly Tylor. So, Tia's not my legal name. Alexyss K. Tylor is my legal name on all of my legal state and federal documents, even my Social Security card. So, I think, oh, I'm telling your secrets. Oh, I know your real name. I know my real name too. And I'm the one that put that secret out there. I told my own business. That's why it's people that don't know me and you're coming, your name is Tia and you're a fake bitch and here's your real name. And I know you don't have a secret on me because I'm the one that told it, but you're late. I told it 15 years ago. IMNA changed in like 2000, 2001. It's a legal name change. All of my documents say so. So when people do that and you think you have some info on me to expose that somebody told you and now you think you got some secrets on me, I'm the one that fucking told it. Yeah, I like AKT better because it's more powerful. And I always admired Alexis Colby Carrington on Dynasty. When I was little, so I wanted my name to be Alexyss. But the thing is, since I did it through the Kabbalah number system of gematria, that's why it's spelled that way. I had no control in that. They did it by gematria. That's why it's spelled like that. Not because I just created some bullshit I pull out of my ass. No, it was done strictly based on the Jewish system. I don't regret it. So, when I said that to say this bitch doesn't know me too well, because anything that was a sore spot for me, and people always, why did you change it? Why did you change it? You shouldn't have done that, and that's not your real name. And people in my family, well, I'm always going to call you Tia. And what they told me at the Kabbalah Center was this. You must be called this. You must change all your legal documents to this. And if people cannot call you this, to shift the vibration so that you walk into the power of that name. Because that name based on your birthday matches you more because you're a leader. Based on your birthday, you're a leader. And you're not being one with this name. You're weaker with this. They must call you that name. And you're going to have to stand up for yourself. And if they don't call you that name, even if it's your mother, you have to stop speaking to them. A lot of people... Now, if you just walk up to me and you don't know me from a child or teenager or something, you call me that you don't know, I'll excuse it because I know you don't know. And I'll show my ID. I know you don't mean any harm, but that's not my name anymore. I had a legal name change. You can't call me that. I don't like that for me. It's good for someone else, but you can't call me that. If someone, I'm just going to call you that because that's what I want to call you, and that's what I like to call you, I stop speaking to them. Anybody that violates your wishes and doesn't want to call you what you want to be called, then you should not speak to them. Because they're calling you a stupid idiot and they're disrespecting you and saying that what they want to do to you and what they want to call you and how they want to set for you, how they want to do you is more important to them and more comfortable to them than your own life, your own name, your own boundaries, your own structure, and your own game. And you're never going to be able to move into your power if you let people call you other than what the fuck You want to be called based on gematria, helps you to stand and walk in your power, creates a very strong, that's right, Boski, vibrational shift with certain things you let people call you. And certain things you don't let people call you. I've addressed this before, but I'm addressing the name change again because I'm sick of people talking and like, oh, I got her. Oh, you embarrassed her. Oh, you said it. I don't give a fuck if you said. Now what? You're not going to whip my ass. You're not going to get me locked up. You're not going to do anything to me. I'm not a fugitive. It's my right to do. And the judge agreed and honored it. If I wanted to hide it, I never would have told it. And then I would have let somebody find it out later. That's not me. What you see is what you get. I'd rather tell on myself. I have no regrets about being who I had to be. You see what I'm saying? Don't even debate them anymore. Get rid of them. So, yeah, that's what I had to say about that because people always do that and it brings me down. You'll know when a woman has a lot of shame around her life and she's not standing in vagina power. She has a lot of little girl issues, either around rape, attempted rape, molestations, disrespect, and abandonment from the mother and the father, whoever the father figures. Because as she gets older, even before she gets older, she'll start having a lot of freak accidents. Because that's coming from psychic attacks. And usually starts with the mother because those are attacks. Psychic, witchcraft, voodoo, black magic attacks on the daughter when a mother does that and speaks death into the daughter. It'll start coming up like that, and as she gets older, they'll start having problems like knee replacements, hip replacements, breast cancer, breast reconstructions or losing of the breast, cervical cancer, womb cancer, problems with men, dysfunction in the sexual life. And no matter how good the woman is, it shows up in the sexual life or the lack of sexual life. Problems with the money or in the relationship. So it might be really good in one area or good with the education or the money. And then as time shifts, then something glitches starts showing up in the body, in the inside of the body, because it's glitches in the mind. It's glitches in the soul. And it's glitches in the body. And those are the ones that want to get on the phone with me and then tell me. Now, I talk to people, they got 2 knees and then had 3 and 4 goddamn knee replacement. Now, you only got 2 goddamn knees, goddamn. Now, how the fuck you had 3 and 4 damn knee replacement? Fucking elbow shattered, elbow replacement, goddamn hand replacement. Teeth replacement. I mean, just wild, crazy, off the wall, accidental shit that seems accidental, but it's not accidental because the person is drawing the shit in through the black magic curse that the mother and other motherfuckers compile, and people just straight up doing black magic on you because they don't fucking like you. So they just piggyback on what the curses that the mother put in place. Titties long. Nipple done grow down on them. Hanging down, switching, wrapping around their motherfucking waist. 2 stomachs. Looking like 2 long ass pastries hanging down on the middle of their goddamn thigh. All kinds of medication. Just because a doctor tell you that you take the shit, you fucking take the shit. Then it creates more problems than what you already had and some extra side effects. 10 and 15 medications. Still ain't getting no better. Ass long. Got 2 LAs. Long ass cheeks slid down the fucking back of their damn leg. Hip long saddlebags all around their goddamn leg and shit. Toenails long and brown and hooked over their damn foot like a damn coyote, a damn hyena. Hair all on their motherfucking nipples while they nipples long and laid over and shit. That's a curse, man. They done walk around with curses on their titty, curses on their pussy, curses on their ass, curses around their mouth. Put cursed all their shit on them. Got their shit fucked up. ankle replaced. Bitches out the blue walking, freak out, break their fucking ankle. Got a bionic ankle. One friend of mine told me he had a roommate. This nigga got, I don't know if the nigga was born like that or had some kind of damage in his goddamn ear. Got one of them goddamn crash dummy handicap helmet mold around his goddamn head with this dial on it like a goddamn FM AM radio with a long antenna on the motherfucker so he can adjust the antenna up or down on the fucking helmet. So he with a hearing aid in the goddamn helmet. And the man wanted to put him out of his goddamn house. And I said, why? He told me because don't nobody fuck with him and like him. And I be in the other room trying to talk to my friend. Telling then this nigga, he said, I know he got his head on the wall. That helmet will try to lift that helmet up because it be clicking. Like he clicked that FM AM dial on the fucking helmet. That knob to try to turn the hearing up in it or just the hearing in the motherfucker and be twisting. Be clicking the dial on the fucking knob on the handicap plastic helmet that he wear for his damn hearing aid. That's a curse somebody put on that man ear, man, and then mold it around that damn that crash dummy helmet around their head. That plastic, that little insulation like they have in that styrofoam cooler, had some insulation in that boy cap on his head and had a bracelet, some kind of strap go around there with a buckle like the nigga put on his head and screw the knob and stuff on there when the nigga wanna and listen to. They finally had got financial aid to put the nigga out of there. Yeah, said lip on the back of your head. You know what? I'm gonna say one more thing. I'm gonna take my motherfucking ass on, goddammit, cause women. Now see, I didn't do this, but y'all women's, you need to stop. Yeah, it had insulation in it. I guess so it won't be too hard down on your head when he buckle up with that buckle over there. Had to scrap up under there and then had that knob over there like a radio on there. I don't know if he really could get FM station, but it was like a clicking, like a when he want to tune in to what somebody said. God damn it. Then he'll tune it up and pull the antenna out. But he couldn't really talk like he was kind of deep and dumb, like. They finna put you out. A chin strap. Yeah, but it had a buckle. A big metal buckle he pulled all the way around. Had some elastic like in it. I don't know if the nigga could get a radio station, but it was like a FM dial, AM, like it. Then when he get excited, he can hear the boy through the wall. Keep the click in his mouth. Was twisted. You know what? I'm not going to make fun of handicapped people. I was just trying to give y'all an example. Y'all always keep up shit. You see? See, I don't want to go to hell. He was deep and dumb. As my grandmama say. Because he couldn't he's like talk like that. Like he couldn't get no. That's why he had to hear him no cause he couldn't really hear. He had to look at people's mouth, and that's why they gave him that hat. That hat with that dial, because he could increase the volume of what people say because he couldn't hear understand really. You know what? Fuck y'all. I'm not finna say that. I'm not finna say nothing about that boy. Oh, that's what it is, sister. She's trying to keep her from hitting it. Keep her from hitting his head. I have some gay god cheerings. They be talking to me and telling me things. So I'm going to pass this to y'all because, see, this is what I was always afraid of because of my growing up being molested. See how grown people do sneaky shit? Men and women. Women molest boys and girls, and men molest little girls and boys and shit. I grew up seeing all that shit and seeing it in the church. I never let my son go into a medical exam, especially a male doctor, and let... Thank you for the donation, Mental Alchemist. Thank you. I love that name. I never let him be by himself, especially as a little boy with a male doctor in there. And, radio handicap / crash dummy helmet on their head. They put a dial in there for him. There was a special dial in there. And the financial aid had helped cover it because he was in college. Like, no, I think he went to the Art Institute. I'm not, y'all think I be making, I'm not lying. It's a true story. The nigga went to the Art Institute. And he couldn't really see and hear good, so they had the finance. I think they had covered his helmet and got a new one with the special FM AM, like the radio on there in between there, like, and he could. But he was a nosy, messy motherfucker and go in between and eavesdrop on people because they had increased the volume, increased like a more longer range distant and radio wave the nigga can hear other people business. So instead of him focusing on his own business, hearing his class work and listening to them videos with them people talking, watching their mouth and educate them, he used the technology where they had increased the sound and it was longer distance, goddammit, longer way to hear other people business that wasn't fucking talking to him. See, was doing my goddamn friend like that because my friend wouldn't pay him no attention. So he could hear better since they had increased the technology of the wave on that hat. Okay. I didn't want to say this, but I'm going to say this here. Y'all need to watch y'all young boys. Because you got a good looking young boy. Young, just a little child. Watch them that can't help themselves and they get examined like under 10 and shit. But then when they go through puberty, you need to watch them too. Don't let them go in there with them doctors because my gay friends have told me, and I've been hearing it for years. A lot of these doctors and these teachers, these niggas, older niggas on that basketball court, playing basketball with them young boys and at the YMCA and football coaches and shit, church and youth choir and boys choir. A lot of them is dick suckers. Professional dick suckers. And want to suck your little boy dick. Want to run it in the hole, yeah. Let me know, yeah. Yeah. Want to fuck them boys all in their goddamn ass. And eat all like them boys' ass and suck them boys' dicks like they eating a filet mignon on a stick. That's how these nasty ass professional ass minions do when they go in the doctor office. The butt is in the doctor office. They do women's like that too and hit on women. A lot of doctors become gynecologists to get pussy. And certain women be fucking them goddamn doctors, not by rape either, because they want to fuck them doctors to get the prestige and money of fucking them goddamn doctor on the fucking tape, opening their ass, putting a spatula up in their ass, doing the pap smear all in their ass, then making sure they open it and freshen their ass and put some of them suppositories in their ass. So when they open their pussy up and them stare up, their ass smells sweet to the doctor. Then they popping their coochie and the nigga putting his finger in there. Fuck with me, you know I got it. Bad bitch, you know I'm bad. Yeah, they sit in there and do that shit. The women's do that shit with the male goddamn doctors. And a lot of these male doctors suck that dick. A lot of them male doctors get on that powder and smoke that eye. And they did get hard and want their patient to jack it right. Now them doctors is writing their private prescription high in there watching some of them young, good-looking boys with a long dangling to fuck them in their ass and do a goddamn train. You see what I'm saying? The gay man told me, you know, a young man right now said he was already molested as a little boy, I think by a woman, maybe also by a man. Growing up in his family, he was a teenager, but as he got older, had a big, long-ass dick, like about 13-inch dick in his pants. He examined niggas like to get niggas prostate exam. Now, I ain't no man, so I ain't got no nuts. I got ovaries, goddammit. I ain't got no prostate. I ain't never had no prostate exam. They go up in our pussy, and I don't even like that shit. But they go up in they asshole, I guess, lube they finger, and they have to, I don't know if they cough or something. Is any men watching this, or y'all having a husband, boyfriend, or know anybody to tell y'all, or having a doctor friend to tell y'all how a prostate exam supposed to goddamn go, then ask them how this shit go. I'm going to look it up and see how they go. Okay? Said this young man went in his doctor office. I don't know the race of the doctor. But said the doctor told him, you know, he took off his clothes. I guess he had his drawers on. He put his drawers down. The boy had dick like a goddamn Polish kielbasa sausage laid down his leg. It wasn't even no hard. Just laid down long on his leg. And said the doctor told him he had to examine his prostate. So I don't know if he supposed to just put some grease on his finger. I don't know what finger, the middle finger, and just slide it up there, try to move around to test the man's prostate. Just one time, slide the finger up there. See, he started jugging real hard and deep and long up in that man's ass. Just his finger real hard in that man's asshole. Just hard as he can, all the way down to the root. Just slamming his finger all up in that man's asshole real hard. I said, the man started my eye. Like he jugging his finger all up in that man's asshole real long and hard and deep and fast. And just he jugged that man to my so the man dick got real hard and long. And then when he jumped up and the doctor said, start looking at man up and down when his dick getting real hard and start fucking that man. They sucking dick and fucking in the doctor off and busting nut. The doctor got excited. His dick got hard when he gonna jam real hard and start finger fucking that man real hard and long like a whole bunch of time. All in that man's ass just digging up in that. Then the man dick got hard and then he said, then his dick got hard. He started sucking that man dick and that man fucked him all in the ass up. All in the doctor's office. And I said, did he tell him? Talking about, no, that ended up being his sugar daddy. I said, what? Can they fucking? They fucking. Come in there and sing that man ass and that boy dick long. I start shoving that man up in his asshole. Said he was checking his prostate. Want some bone. And that man had to bend him over and that the patient is fucking the doctor. With 13 inches. And he bent over hollering, taking all kind of dick. All in the doctor's office. Then I got another gay friend of mine. Said, y'all be probably want to know why y'all be go to the hospital and you be feeling normal and you come out of there sick, getting all kind of colds and congestion. All down there in the emergency room, all the room be nasty and shit. He said that, I don't know how he met him on an app or meet these doctors on an app. Said that the doctor was so busy and had so much patience and see down there in the emergency room. Doctor told him to meet him downtown in Atlanta in the hospital. Down there in the, they had them cement parking. You go up them parking spaces and shit and that cement under there. Said that he met the doctor out down his break. Fucked him all in the ass in the back seat of the car. So he fucked him like that on a regular basis. Once he fucks him all in his ass and comes all in his ass, he ain't even take no bath. He just pulled his drawers and shit up and went back in there in the emergency room. In the parking deck and pull his pants down around his kneecap, around his ankle, get fucked all in the ass. Then go back there and wait on patients. So why you think in them room be nasty? They be the doctors and nurses be in there fucking in them room, and some of them patients they be fucking. Them patients in there and don't mop or bleach and shit. Be cold and that's why all them, bacterias and shit be all in the emergency room and all in them hospitals. Be nasty. People go in there and have one thing, come out there and get even goddamn sicker because they be fucking. And I said, did you fuck the doctor in his ass with a condom? He said no. He ain't suck his dick with no condom either. Came all in the doctor's mouth, came all in the doctor's ass with no rubber. See, that's the thing. We're required by law to tell them our status. They take our blood and keep our organs and know if we have a disease or not. But when they operate on us, we don't know if they have one. You see what I'm saying? They human beings just like us. A lot of times they have HIV, herpes, AIDS, past that shit. You don't know you got it from them because you don't know their status. They don't have to tell us, but we have to tell them. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of them like to fuck little boys. See, that's why they go in those professions, not to meet women. A lot of them going there to meet men. Preferably young men, like boys, like not grown ass men, 19, 20, 21. I'm talking about 12, 13. Even younger than that. Because a lot of times you can, boys' dick start getting big young, and them the ones they want to goddamn suck on and fuck on. And my mouth, I said, I guess I'm not surprised. I've heard this story before. I said, are you telling me that he actually is giving this young man a prostate exam? He said, I don't think that's the way you give a prostate exam, to keep jugging in somebody's ass long and deep, real fast down in there. And the man started moaning and hollering. Then the man, as he hitting that man prostate, that man dick jumps down long down his leg. And then you see that and you're amazed at that shit and start sucking on that boy thing. I mean, oh my fucking God. They say this happens all the time and the boys don't tell. So women die probably thinking the father of the baby. Thank you, Esther. That's right. You think somebody gave to you a lot of times, those doctors have it. And they accidentally cut themselves or touch you and pass it. Pass it. And I told him I was going to mention this because I knew that was happening. I said, I used to say that a long time ago. That's one reason why they wanted to get my show off the air when I started with the public access in 2006 and 2007. Gay men were asking me to tell these things. Transgenders were asking me to tell these things. And then when I tell them, they would attack me and say I was lying, but I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying, and I'm not lying right now. A lot of this stuff is come full circle since I started in 2000, 2006. What they got me off the air for saying has come to pass. It was true when I said it. I was getting it from the people that it was happening to. And they were saying I was a liar, and they wanted me to be politically correct. I said no, because in Atlanta, a lot of black women were coming up HIV positive, and the men were saying they didn't know how they got it. And then they found it was men having sex with men. Getting it, knowing they had it, not using condom, and sleeping with women unprotected, passing it. And they didn't want me to tell. And now, you see, it's common now. You just automatically ask. You assume, is your man having sex with men? Do you think she's having sex with men? So look up the word blot. I don't know what that means. Thank you for teaching me something called Western blot. Okay, you just taught me something. No, I don't think all doctors are bad. I don't think all doctors do that. I didn't say that. We all need doctors, just like I had to go to the dentist the other day and keep myself checked and keep my body checked. I didn't say all doctors do that. I have no problem, I think, in my life. I don't know how a lot of people feel. Thank you for the donation, Lois. I feel that sometimes I have to combine holistic medicine with the medical doctors. Because let's say if I broke my leg, I can't take a herb at this moment or tomorrow at any time that's going to fuse that bone together, repair that bone. I will need a doctor. Even if I were a vegetarian, I break my leg, I'm still going to need medical attention unless I was just stupid as fuck. So I'm not saying you shouldn't go to doctor. I'm just saying some of them are deviants, sexual deviants and perverts. And they're in all fields. They put themselves in that position. Public speakers, teachers, they're everywhere. You just have to be able to recognize when you see them. So no, I did not say I didn't need one. I didn't say all of them do that because they don't. I didn't say don't go. Because I've been to a lot of different doctors and that didn't happen to me. I wasn't molested by every doctor that I went to. Yes, I've been hit on by a medical doctor before, but I knew that I wasn't going to report that because I knew how to say no, and it wasn't a rape. It wasn't anything forced. It was just a hit on and a compliment, and I decided where I wanted to go and where I didn't want it to go, and that was the end of it. Now, if somebody, of course, tried to rape me or something, yes, I'm going to report that. But if somebody just complimenting you and hitting on you and they just happen to be a medical personnel, it doesn't mean that they're a deviant or pervert, especially if they're talking to an adult. But it is kind of, going across ethical lines. If you're not married and you're just dating people and you looking at pussy like that, I wouldn't trust a man that has that profession and you're trying to hit on me. And because the first thing in my mind, how many other people have you done to? How many people have you, how many of your patients are you screwing your patients? Is this like a thing that you do? So I never dated anybody that looks in my ass, you know. But people that do that to kids and boys and little girls and babies, I have a problem with that. But I don't. Again, I don't think all doctors do that. You say I have good. Okay, you probably. I'm not saying they all do it. If he married you, that's different. He's clearly looking for a wife. He wasn't just dating and fucking people, fucking patients. That's different. You married him. So I don't think that applies to what I said because he was looking to settle down and have one woman, one wife. A lot of ones I'm talking about, they're not married. And they have all these sexual relationships with different patients. That's not someone I would trust and fuck with. I just, like I said, I don't think all doctors do that. Everybody, if you go to the right doctor for your health, you're going to have to get examined by somebody. You'll know if that's a good doctor. I don't really have to answer you for that. That's just common sense. If they bother you, they violate you, they hurt you, and they examine you, they sexually assault you, then you know. I don't really have to tell you signs unless you're a baby. And then the baby shouldn't have to ask that question because you protect them. And a lot of people don't. I don't have to answer that. An adult knows that. Anyway, um, I'm gonna try to wrap up what I can, but tomorrow I'm probably gonna be here because I'm gonna show you the dessert. Anyone may taste it. He's so spoiled. He's such a sweet baby. He be wanting me to share it with y'all, and I like that you all like I said, he has me to make the altars, and then he likes me to share things, and that I got people that want to taste it to see if it's really real. Which I know y'all don't think this is fake food or that I'm lying. I know you know that I really cook it. I make the food is there, and I eat the food, but Nipsey likes team kind of stuff and like to share with everybody and love and help people and educate people. So he wanted, for some reason, he wants me to share the desserts. If you're here in Atlanta, you want the dessert. So I'm preparing that, but they have to be perfect. They have to be to his standard. I don't want to give you something's off, and then you talk about me. I don't want that. Um, So I'm practicing the ones, and I'm going to do this one again tomorrow, and I'm going to do the other one that's sweet. It's all sweet, and strawberries and nuts. It's just, like I said, I'm just going to eat little bits because I don't want to get fat. I'm so glad that you love me, support me, and honor me. I'm so glad that actually you might not want to accept it, but you all have helped me come back and help me heal and grow and learn and become a better person and heal from a lot of my childhood stuff. And like I said, this this is like the little girl, like making sages and making, the formulas that he gives me and making the beautiful foods, the beautiful dishes, and I'm still holding pretty well. It's been sitting there. It's been holding. I mean, it's on their altar. It's pretty good. That's a good sign. It smells. My whole house smells delicious. It smells divine. Making those and making, the gold. Show me how to make the gold creams and the formulas and see. I love it. It's like the little girl that my mother always said was dumb and couldn't do anything right, and she was always the better person. She was always the smartest and stuff. And oh yeah, I have the gold mascaras. You can have the protein, the regrowth mascaras in gold. And it was always the put downs. And when you donate to the altars, and when you ask me to cook for Nipsey on the altars, and you honor what's on the altars, and you honor him, and you love him, and Bon, and King Bon, and Young Dolph, and anybody that we put on that altar, and you encourage me to do it, and you love to look at the beautiful colors and things we put on the altar and Nipsey. Thank you again, you all that are florists. You see the flowers are doing better now. They're holding much better now. And you see how that, I don't know what that pattern is. You see those candles going and they have their pattern. It's so gorgeous. It's like when you all support me and you encourage me, it actually helps me become a better person because I have the courage to take the chance to continue to do what my little girl was interrupted in doing, and that's arts and crafts and cookies and cooking and recipes and writing and doing healing sessions and finishing the vagina power like Nipsey encouraged me to do, and to stand in my power and to claim everything about me, my age, my ethnic background, my pain, my fears, my sorrows, my strengths, my weaknesses, and balance all of those things and become a better person in front of you and with you. I know people probably don't do that, but I'm actually giving you credit. I'm not saying I fixed everything and it was me that made everything okay. Sure, I do the work every day. But you all, me coming back now with a totally different generation that's totally open now. So open, so honest, so free, and very comfortable with these types of things. And to learn and grow and to encourage me. I know you're probably like, why is she giving us credit and saying that? I'm serious. I've never done this before. You know that. If you go back and look at my old videos, everything was stuffed up and pulled up to my neck. And I might have had my hair down. I might have showed a hand a couple of times, but everything was covered except the face and the neck. And I was angry and I was screaming all the time. I was cursing all the time. I was loud, and a lot of women liked that, and I don't like that. They felt that that's the way you're taken seriously. It shows that you're strong. You're not a weak bitch. No, it isn't. It isn't. You don't have to prove that you're not weak just because you look a certain way by screaming and cursing all the time. I had anger and a lot of pain and was very passive aggressive and didn't know how to get that out. And my mother, my biological mother, was doing the show with me back then, and I didn't have the courage to tell her that I wanted her to leave. It took so many insults from her that people didn't see. They thought we were funny together. We're a good combination, and we were. I have to agree with that. There are some parts of my mother's personality, she's funny as hell. I don't like her as a person. I don't respect her. But I give credit where it's due. I think my mother's funny. And we were funny back then. But at the same time, what people didn't know was in order to have her on the show and be funny, and it seems like we were playing off each other and getting along, she was very abusive. And she had to do a one-up dig, an insult, before the camera came on and after the camera came on. And I let her. I let her do that to me. In some ways, I think it was stupid to do because I endured a lot more pain. I let her. Why? Because it's like I said earlier about the other women that try to take shit out on me that I don't know and I have nothing to do with. I wanted to hear and see everything about her. The good and the bad. I wanted to know. Because that little girl in me kept hope alive. Do you really love me? And you don't want to admit you love me? I don't want to believe that you don't love me like you've always told me since I was a little girl. Maybe you're sorry. Maybe you'll correct it. You keep saying you're sorry, but then you keep doing the same thing. Will you really turn around and I miss it? So I want to give you the chance to make it right. And then every filthy thing you can say and every heartbreaking thing you can say to your little girl that's in a grown woman's body, I want to hear it. Thank you, Ruby, for the donation. Thank you. I want to hear it. Every disgusting, painful thing you say and think about me, I want to hear it. Once I see every part of you, and I know every part of you, and I finally know and I accept you don't love me. It should be clear by your actions, and you leave me every way that you don't. You never have, you never will. But I thought maybe you could change. They kept telling me, trust Jesus, everybody can change. And that's a lie. Once I really got enough, and I really knew, in every part of my mind, in the deepest, darkest recesses of my mind, it was never possible. When I walked away, I would not have regret. And I would never wonder, what if? Because I've given you every chance. And at every opportunity, at every angle, north, south, east, west, up, down, light, dark, back, forth, on and off, you have shown me that you're a raggedy piece of shit bitch when it comes to your children. Anything you gave birth to, you hate. Because you hate yourself. Now, anybody else's children you love because they're not your blood. And you don't have a vendetta against them to destroy them because they're your blood. But anything that's you will destroy because you hate yourself. And you will constantly sabotage yourself through every aspect of your children that you gave birth to. Okay? Thank you, everybody, for the donations. I love you. They look really, really beautiful tonight. Thank you. I can go buy me another birthday outfit and I can come back and show you. I had to accept that. And if I hadn't listened to the false religious beliefs of the Southern Bible Belt and that Jesus shit, that you let your mother abuse you and you love her because she should have aborted you and she didn't have you, but yet she's aborting you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually, and telling you you'll never be anything, and every man that comes around, she runs them away and tells them that you're shit, and all of a sudden it disappears, you don't know why, and you find out later that it was her. See, Jesus is not going to fix that because that's a choice to sabotage everything you give birth to. Once I saw that and little by little I confronted her, I had the courage because it was so much pain. There was no deeper pain than your mother betraying you and disrespecting you. And when you finally see every way and you're not saying anything, she didn't know I knew. I'm constantly watching and observing and I'm letting her do her. I'm letting her play this shit out. That's why you don't see her on my show anymore. And people try to say, oh, she was so funny. Yes, she was. Oh, she was so comical. Yes, she was. Oh, she'd get her back. No, I won't. You can find her and you can sponsor and let her do her own show. If that's what you want to do, it won't bother me. But it will bother me for me to drop my self-respect that I built. And for the first time, I feel good about myself, and I love myself, and I respect myself, and I have people that love me now and respect me. And I trust myself to make the right decision now. I'm not going to mess that up and let her come back. So if you can't understand that, you probably never had a mom to fuck you over from the very beginning of conceiving you and shitting you out. Or you had one and you're just like me and you're a weak bitch. You're a punk, coward bitch. And you can't spend your life walking the road less traveled and becoming a master, standing in vagina power, realizing you're your own mama, you're your own teacher, you're your own best friend, and you will be that instead of looking to a piece of shit bitch that's only a biological mother, but she's been disgusting and just as bad as a wicked stepmother in every other way. So maybe you had the same experience I did, but you're a weak-ass motherfucking broke-down bitch that you just can't accept that she never wanted you. And you just keep believing in that religious bullshit. One day she's going to fucking wake up. So she slaps you, and you give the other cheek. You only got two. You got two cheeks. And she'll slap you about 100 times before you die. I met people that are 50, 60 years old, 70 years old, still tolerating their mother. The mother still fucking them over, and a part of them is still hurting in pain and letting her abuse them more and more, hoping one day she'll come around. If she hasn't come around, honey, and you're 50, you're 60, you're 70 years old, and you still tolerate her, and she's a rotten, old, raggedy bitch, she's still rotten and miserable, and she's not going to change. That's on you. You're not going to put that on me. I feel free. I feel better. And I do now what is best and healing for me. I don't let people abuse me. I will not take abusive clients that can't manifest what they want to manifest. And I tell you how to do it by yourself and stand on your own, and then you attack me and say it's my fault and it's my problem. It's not my fucking problem. I don't owe you anything but the reading that you paid me for, and you can't even handle that. Because when I tell you that you are powerful enough to heal yourself, then you stab me because I say that. And I didn't even hurt you. But you said I hurt you because of my tone. But I just told you that you are capable of standing in vagina power and saving yourself. And you want to disrespect me and violate me? No, fuck you. Fuck you. And everybody that thinks you're going to do that to me, again, I don't give a fuck who you are. Because I don't go around doing that to other people. I don't go to other people's lives. I don't go to other readers and say fucked up shit, and I don't agree with you, it's this, it's that. Like people try to come on my page. No, another reader said, I don't give a fuck what another reader said. If you believe them, say the fuck over there. How do I look changing my reading because you said another reader said something that I didn't fucking say? And you agree with them. Take your stanky ass back over there. It's something I don't fucking see on me. It's like shit on me. And this fucking sign that says kick me. Like where the fuck do y'all get this shit from? I gotta do what the fuck? Who the fuck are you? The only people I honor and I thank are the ones that I know that love me and stand beside me and support me and eat with me and donate to me and eat with the people that I put on the shrine and help me grow and help me get what I need. The others of you that I don't know, and you think I'm going to change or retract something, it's just like the bitch that said that nobody was in the store with young Dolph. There's no shooter in the store. And I said it was. And now it's come out as a shooter in the store. And I said it was twins. He still keeps saying sets of twins that were involved in this, and people that knew him and knew his family and knew his brothers or sisters, and somebody said like he doesn't have a sister, and somebody said yes he does, he has two. But because I said it, it's a goddamn lie, and it wasn't a lie. Nothing I said and how I saw the shooters and one in the store and an older man smoking crack, and the husband, because when you look at the husband, I looked at him, he looked like his feet stank. This nigga looked like he got athlete feet. Like he needs some of that athlete feet powder and that athlete feet cream. It look like all in between his toes and all around and underneath his toes. Just funky as a motherfucker. Like them socks can stand up by themselves. And with them old patent leather ass pleather shoes. With that old wood heel. I mean the way he looked. The daddy. Like he just fucked different bitches and paid them and go back there and smoke crack and bake them damn cookies. Them tired ass cookies with some old ass flour with some old damn nuts and shit. Down like he got nut butter all in between the cracks of his foot. Like he wear dingy funky ass football socks with them dress shoes. And like he stank round off in his ass. All around his ears and shit. Like he fucks around on that lady and tell lies. Like her fat ass tell lies too. And I tell you they was selling pussy and dope and taking money out their goddamn store. And they try to say I was lying. And look it. Here come Cookie. Goddamn it. But I said, people have verified what the fuck I said. You didn't say that, you didn't say that. Such and such, this psychic said did, and this psychic said that, and that didn't say what the fuck you said. Why do y'all psychic hop? Stay over there where you like the readings at, and where you like to agree with the read. Because all you can do come over here is lick my ass for Christmas, bitch. You missed my birthday, so you can eat my ass for my Christmas present, bitch. That's all you gonna fucking get me to change up here, bitch. Just look it, bitch. Here comes Cookie Hole. Cause see, this shit don't fucking mean nothing to me. Yeah, I need to put that's right, Bobski, that blue star ointment in between his toe, but he need to get one of them knives, them butcher knives, and cut that funky skin in from between his toe and around his, I don't know, just like a stinking foot spirit to me. When I look at him like an athlete's feet, like his feet's as loud as a motherfucker. They coming through the pictures on them goddamn videos. That's how funky that this nigga looks. And like he smokes crack back there behind that dump to get his dick sucked by jumpies. Excuse me, junkies. Need a butcher knife. Soak it down that oxygen soap and then cut that skin and dig down, up and down, like go in between his toes. Go up and down, around in between his toes, and get that skin on that crust. Like he just stank. Getting that gold bond powder and that gold bond ointment. That stank was an athlete foot spirit. See, different thing. Dick sucking spirit, ass spirit, stank off in the ass spirit. See, they have different spirit on them, see. And it follows them around. See. There's something about the daddy in that cookie shop. God damn it. I don't fucking like. There's something about him that just rubs. I just can't look at the man too long because I go down. Especially with them damn old, like them old Michael Jackson shoes. When that man had that Billie Jean, Not My Love, with them football sock roll. And he just got a spirit on his feet that in them socks that vexes my spirit. That's why I don't like to look at him too long, especially don't look down. Because the way his feet stink, I know he a liar. He a liar in the spirit. The way he said that stuff they say about Young Dolphin, like they love him so much. Then that Chinese lady and they rent that building from, she said they didn't pay their rent. They boarded up that one building, went to that another one. Then she said, you take people money, you kill people. That Chinese lady said they be killing people over there in the cookie shop. But they shite as fuck. And that fat one with that goddamn leopard print. Excuse me, that imitation pleather leopard print. Goddamn, I don't know if that's a bikini, that a one-piece bathing suit or. I don't know what the fuck that is up there selling pussy. That imitation pleather with that imitation pleather leopard print up there, that lion print up there, with that Chester Cheeto print up there on that damn big fat end and the stomach long, hanging over a pussy. BBW models wanted and shit, and then said she might be affiliated with goddamn Yo Gotti management team. Didn't I tell you that some of them in that girl in there, that damn shop working for the goddamn op, man, spying in one foot in Dolph camp, and then it was someone that would consider sexy Dolph was fucking with, like a sex symbol or something. I wonder, is it that artist, that singer with a name JoJo Bad or somebody like that, Joey Badass, that girl? You know, I ain't gonna get in there too much, but it seemed like, you know, I've seen a couple of videos with them. Might have been a little close, but I think he pulled back on it, though. I think they might have, you know, fooled around a little bit, but then it looked like he pulled back up off of it. It didn't really go the way she wanted it to go. He kind of had reservation and pulled back up off of it. I thought he was legally married, but I see Dolph not married to that woman. He just been with her a long time. Yeah, the Cheeto, I don't know. Look, I couldn't hardly look at that girl with that big old Yeah, don't like it's stinky. You can just hear him crunching, like his toe wiggling and crunching round, like they got sweat and just funk all in them. Like he just fucks around on his wife until live and smoke that shit. Hey, Hershey. I don't trust the wifey. They all in the shit. And them PPP loan they said they might have and money and loan they took out. Why they don't never have somebody does that shit? I told y'all that and somebody does that shit. And I seen that man over there behind that dumpster back of that store. And I seen a young nigga in that store and that old man was around there when they shot off. He said he wasn't there, but I believe how my that girl said she went there. I don't give a fuck what her fat ass said. I'm telling you, I see the motherfuckers in there, goddammit. Cause she said the fuck that mean to me. Yeah, crunchy and funky and just stank. Like he stand by you and just walk. That stank off. Look, I'm sorry. I am so sorry, man. But oh Lord. I'm go because I need to go. I'm glad we had some time together. I know I had to come talk to y'all motherfucking ass cause I know y'all wasn't gonna like it because I keep showing the work I'm doing. I'm working. Y'all still don't care that I'm working. Y'all still want me to come and fucking say something to y'all goddamn ass. So yeah, I think that was a sacrifice for him and that baby. Yeah, that could be when you see a man having an entertainment having a lot of different children by different people because they have them children on standby. Which one they gonna sacrifice when they need it? I hate to say that. Lord forgive me. I hate to say that. But when you have somebody have children by different people and they're not really raising those children, and a couple start coming up dead and shit, I wonder how is Kurt Franklin? That just came to me. Kurt Franklin's son, the one that throwed off, and Bobby Brown. It just popped in my head. I wonder how they're doing. Are they okay? But anyway, so I heard it was an earthquake. You know what? Yes, and somebody told me that it happened today or yesterday. They said a whole chain of earthquakes went off at the same time in some part of the United States. They showed me because I was talking about earthquakes underground, the volcanoes underground, and the ones you couldn't see, not just the ones above ground. They were going to rupture from the heat and from the intensity and from the eruptions of the ones under the ground and under the water, Atlantic Pacific Oceans. You're going to see things come up. Thank you, Nika, for the donation. Thank you, babe. Yes, this is in Tennessee, California. Yes, yes, Tamra. Yes, they keep them on standby. Mm-hmm. So Kurt, then what happened? The son. Unfortunately, Kurt Franklin's son is marked for death. Kurt Franklin, that boy got something on him. I've seen it. He had something on him since he was little. His mind ain't right. It's a spirit on him. Yes, the war underneath the bottom of your feet. Exact. Oh, my Emma was shaking. I'm not surprised because Nipsey had told me I've seen it coming. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm not tired. I'm not better lay down and take better care of myself and get some rest. And I'll be back. I love you too. He comes off as a bisexual to me too. Mm-hmm. I have to clean everything up, and I'm gonna get ready for the meal tomorrow, and I'm gonna show it to you. I'm so excited. I'm gonna take my time and learn it and follow his instructions. I love you all, and even for my birthday, I still consider it a good birthday because I was here, but I was working. I didn't do anything special. I had too many orders and work to do, and I rested. So, oh, boss, I gotta make the new dessert that Nipsey gave me. I can't wait because it's so pretty. So I want to take my time to make sure it comes out the way he wants it to, and that you all will think it's beautiful. And I'm gonna try it for you guys. So I like Nicki Minaj. I have nothing to say about Nicki Minaj. Thank you, Tam. Thank you, baby. Yep. Okay. I did. Thank you for hitting the cash app. I know he was a vessel, and you know what? He's still making himself a vessel. I don't understand that. What do I think about the LGBTQ? That doesn't make any sense to me. What do you mean? What do I think? I just told you I have gay godchildren, and they warned me about how these doctors do young boys in the motherfucking doctor's office. What do you mean? What I think about LGBTQ? I've made it very clear what I think. Set these donations, your donations up. Yes. Well, that's where I'm gonna go. I guess a lot of people. I appreciate the ones that can donate to me. I understand the ones that cannot. It's a holiday. It's a difficult season. So the people that can donate, I love you. I appreciate you. Even the ones that cannot, even just being here, supporting me, clicking like, subscribing, sharing. Um, you're more than welcome to share the pictures of my food, the videos that I do, the websites. There's other ways you can help for you all that cannot physically donate with money. You can donate in so many other ways with love and support. And you just being here means a lot. Again, Jared, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't shown, you know what? This is what I'm going to do because that's not what I'm here for. Goodbye. You don't, I'm sure that nobody assumes me to be homophobic. But you're not going to come in here and force me to take an agenda or not take an agenda. But I'm sure I don't come off that way. I just said I had, yes, thank you, simple decision. Yeah, $1 a piece for like 500 with this many people in here. Exactly. Um, you don't come into a public space on my public forum and force me to do a motherfucking thing. You understand me, bitch ass motherfucker. See, that's another thing I cannot stand. You see my face all day. You know my real name, my legal real name. But people that want to start things and confront me, it's always a goddamn seal emoji or a damn horse emoji with a fake ass name. I don't like, I don't get that. And then you want to come over here and fucking handle me and chastise me like you my motherfucking mammy or some shit like that, or my dad something to me, goddammit. And try to make me say what the fuck you want me to say. I done told you eat my ass for Christmas. Eat it like it's one of them motherfucking strawberry and cream filled Pop-Tart on the left side, bitch. Lick it and whip it good, bitch. So let me whip me some good grip cream and cut me some strawberry because I want to lay it down in there, bitch. And you eat that shit. Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus. I want you to eat it singing Santa Claus coming to town, bitch. Lick my shit, bitch. And suck my dick, bitch. I got a strap on, bitch. That's what I want you to fucking do. I want you to say, because so I know Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus is coming. Eat my ass around. Eat my ass around. Eat my ass. Eat my ass like you Santa Claus coming to town. Suck my strap. Get on your knees and swallow it down. So I can dick you down. Yes. Eat my ass. Bitch. Eat my ass like it's one of them goddamn fresh, goddamn Rice Krispie treats, bitch. With some chewy, long marshmallows on it, goddamn, like you done put them, roast them on the fire, bitch. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Eat my shit, bitch, like you done got it moist, like you making a s'more, bitch. S'mores, goddamn it, bitch. Like you taking them goddamn marshmallow, spreading them motherfucker. That's right, like a little Debbie cake warmed up, bitch. Because when it's warmed up, all that goddamn sugar and goddamn roasted in it and shit, and that marshmallow, it gonna be ooh and going stretch long, bitch. I want to stretch your tongue long, bitch, and stretch your mouth long and wide, bitch. And I want you to lick my shit, bitch. Lick from your head to your toes. And I wanna move to the bed, move down to the floor. And I wanna and let your, yes, it is my fantasy. Would you eat my ass like Santa Claus is coming to me, bitch? Ooey gooey. Stick it to it. That's right, bitch. Nah. Now you asking me how do I feel about LBDQ2. Bitch, how you feel about eating my ass till your tongue is black and blue? I didn't get to ask you, how do you feel? By licking my ass counterclockwise, starting from the left side, going all the way to the right. I don't want you to buck your eyes, bitch, because I don't want you to miss one damn spot, bitch. Nah. Can you do that for me for Christmas? So I said, you asking me, bitch, it go both ways, goddammit. You ask me a question, bitch, can I ask you a question? Just keep it super real. That's how the music feel. Huh? Cause I like my bitch bossed up and my dick sucked sloppy, bitch, goddammit. Can you keep it super real? See, that's how the music feel. Huh? Huh? And I'm gonna go get me one of them helmets from that nigga that's goddamn deep and dumb, goddammit. So I can click it high, real high, because I want you to make noises when you eat my shit, bitch. When you eat my ass from the back, bitch. You understand me? Huh? Can you answer that? Huh? Talk to y'all tomorrow, bitch.